I can't go between those houses. You can't buy paint. You can't buy lawn. You can't buy lawn fertilizer or grass seed or whatever. I mean, come on. All statewide, really?
You know, it's time for our state to be opened up. We're tired of not being able to buy the things that we need, go to the hairdressers, get our hair done.
I hope Whitmer understands that she's not just going to be able to rule Michigan like other politicians rule, you know, China or something like that. You know, we're going to take our liberties and we're going to keep them and we're going to fight for them.
As was the goal of the demonstration, cars are creating gridlock. An organizer acknowledges it's artificial gridlock when most people are staying home, but the goal was to create the big visual. Governor Whitmer said she respects the right to protest, but she had asked people to do so in a manner that doesn't jeopardize anyone's health. And the Conservative Coalition posted guidelines about remaining in vehicles, but as you can see through the video, that was not followed across the board, and people are gathering up in such a way that is not respecting the social distancing guidelines entirely. Some 5,000 people, or nearly 5,000 people, I should say, posted on Facebook that they intended to attend this particular protest.
Getting sick and potentially dying to own the libs, let alone getting your family sick, let alone getting the country sick. It's interesting. I didn't see these Republican Trump fan freedom fighters taking to the streets to protest Republican Governor Snyder, with Democratic help as well, poisoning their fellow Michigan citizens in Flint. You know, that might be a government issue. I know you hate government, right? So that's the government actually doing something that is harmful to the people in your state. That's a government overreach. Oh, no, they were nowhere to be found, but because they can't go to the hairdresser, it's enough for them to take to the streets, put everyone's lives at risk. Morons. I can't say it enough. I try not to, make fun of regular people because they're responding to government instructions, incentives. It's all systemic. I get it. These are bad people, putting everyone's lives on the line for their own selfishness. Okay, well, let's hear them out. What were Governor Whitmer's so intrusive stay-at-home rules that they had to take to the streets because they just needed to protest this because they are the sons and daughters of liberty and they're gonna stick up for our country? What could these horrific rules have been? The furor began last Thursday when Whitmer signed an executive order extending her previous stay-at-home order through April 30th. That's not long compared to the other states at all, but it also went further on a number of fronts than Whitmer's previous order. Among those further strictures included no gatherings of any people who are not part of a single household. Oh, the shame! No travel to in-state vacation or second homes. I'm sure all of these people are going to be devastated by that. Large stores can only have 4 customers for every 1,000 square feet of customer space, and they must close all areas dedicated to carpeting, flooring, furniture, garden centers, plant nurseries, or paint. It's very unfortunate that they can't buy new carpet until May. No motorboat or jet ski use. That's the one that's gonna kill you. Michigan currently has more than 27,000 cases, 4th most in the country, and nearly 1,800 deaths, 3rd highest. So I've been critical of these Trump fans, but on the other hand, you can make a constitutional case. It is well documented that Thomas Jefferson, John Adams, Alexander Hamilton all held hands in kind of like a triangle and screamed to the heavens, give me jet skis or give me death. So it's amazing how people can justify their own selfishness and congeal it into a political ideology. It's like the Randian conservatism, right? Like, the patriotic thing to do would be to stay home. Serve your country. Make sure Americans do not die, right? That seems like the patriotic thing to do, but no, they've completely twisted their own selfish desires into a form of morality and into a morality framework, into a political ideology. And it is just a real case study in cognitive dissonance. And it would be funny if it weren't so goddamn dangerous and these people should be charged criminally. I'll be honest with you.